This time, we surely can pick Hanzo and dominate the battlefield. Well, I'm sure you already knew the hero I'm going to use by the thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
Hello, my friends! Welcome to the third episode of Road to Mythic with all heroes, where I use a different hero in every match and try to reach Mythic in solo queue hell. Honestly, there's not... Yeah, that sums up the banning phase. Forget about meta heroes. For some reason, these 5 heroes are a nightmare for lower ranked players. But I'm not surprised since it's epic. The typical epical glory player doesn't ban OP heroes. They barely look at their minimap, so they hate surprises like ganks and ambushes. That's why heroes like Johnson, Saber, Yin and Hanzo gets banned every time. They also hate annoying heroes like Estes and Nana. But enough about these pointless bans. Let's talk about the star of the show, Balmond. The powerhouse for ranking up and one of the prioritized pick in the MPL. He is a very versatile hero with a complete set of skills. Balmond can dash to get in and out of the teamfight with his first skill and knock back enemies with it to stop channeling skills like Odette's ult, for example. His second skill is a relatable DPS skill that deals a good amount of damage even without a lot of damage items. His ult can instantly burst down low HP enemies. The more HP the enemy lost, the more true damage you deal with it. And it can be used to secure objectives. He can heal and sustain during the laning phase and in combat with his passive. And he can be played as a sustained jungler or XP laner. Overall, from all easy to learn heroes, he's the best performing in my opinion. The shoutout of today goes to La Lava Lavender for suggesting that I'm playing Balmond. Like the last time, write a comment in the comment section, obviously, which hero I should play in the next game, and I will choose a random comment that gets a shoutout. Here's the emblem and item build that I'm using in this match. For the emblem, Festival of Blood is the best choice since its ultimate is good for KS. But if you're new and don't have all emblems leveled up yet, you can use the tank and assassin emblem as well. You should use a tank build for Balmond though, no matter what. Cursed Helmet and War Axe is enough for him to deal a decent amount of damage. Because Balmond's skill doesn't really benefit much from physical attack bonus. Balmond is a hero that needs to act as a front laner in a team fight. Your objective is to harass the enemy and sustain in the fight as long as you can, executing the near dead opponents and heal up to survive even longer. Now let's get into the game. After getting your boots, prioritize Molten Essence. You want to have this item first because its passive increases your clearing speed by a lot. As jungler, you should try to become level 4 ASAP, because your ult is a huge power spike. Since your second skill is a nice AoE skill, use it to clear 2 creeps at the same time like here. Nice hook, buddy. It's nice to have a good start. If your farming pattern doesn't get interrupted, your level should be higher than the enemy's laner. That means you have the early access to your ultimate, while the enemies don't have it available yet. This is highly adventurous, especially because the enemy's 𝐾𝐲𝐻 is still stuck on level 3, and Franco scores another hit. That's gotta be annoying as hell. You can play more aggressively knowing the enemies are pretty low in HP.
Are you stupid or something?
I take it back. Please have mercy. Maybe not too aggressive. If you're outnumbered in the 1v3, just retreat or regroup with your teammates. In this case, I'm securing Lethal Wanderer so the 𝐾𝐲𝐻 can't reach level 4. This is the first mistake that the enemies made as a team, overstaying on the bottom lane. If you're in 𝐾𝐲𝐻's position and behind in farm, do not overstay on the lane and focus on reaching level 4 instead. Apart from that, Odette skipped her minion wave and became the 3rd victim of our godly Franco. Hilda for some reason dived into the turret, and Layla watched my troll video, I guess, because she's doing a 1v1 against Lilia in the early game, which is as smart as not re-downloading Mobile Legends with Aptoid. You get basically more diamonds for the money that you have spent, as you can see on this neat looking graphics that I have made. The step-by-step guide with all the facts is in the description box and also in the pinned comment. Back to the video now. This first gank is a huge win for our team. 3 enemies down and Odette is recalling back home. On the other side of the map, Martis was beaten to a pulp by our hammer guy. After 3001 world, he finally found a worthy foe. Now the XP laner is dead, we can cup up the turtle soup without worry. What do you mean, 𝐾𝐲𝐻 respawned? Don't worry, He's probably traumatized after getting smashed by the macho ballerina. My ultimate in Retribution is ready anyway, and Lilia is also there to help. And chances are, he's busy with his red buff. We know he started from the red buff because he ended up on the bottom lane. So his farming pattern is just like ours. After taking down the turtle safely, we should get back and farm to secure our first item. See, his farming pattern matches ours. We ended up on the same lane. Let's save our teammate and give this crawler another battle session. He's certainly thirsty for a kill after that Layla taking our Franco down, but underestimated our team's damage output. Remember, Balmond's ultimate damage scales with the enemy's lost HP. If the HP is lower than half, it might be a good idea to retreat and farm first, or else death to all weaklings. The great thing about Balmond is killing enemies will heal a chunk of his HP. He can stay for a really long time in a fight as long as he gets kills. Why this Hilda isn't retreating is beyond me, but well, triple kill. Tempted by the maniac at my fingertips, I greedily dived into the turret and paid the price immediately. This is a bad example and you should not do this. Man, our Terisla is getting a royal treatment for Martis. For the time being, let's focus back to farming and secure our second core item. I sense something on the enemy's jungle area. Let's check it out. 𝐿𝐼𝐧, being underleveled, seemed panicked and claimed his buff immediately. This information is crucial, because with Balmond we can easily secure the turtle now, even when being blinded by 𝐿𝐼𝐧's ult. The Smartest must be badly traumatized and left his lane empty. If you want to judge quickly how far the gap between you and the enemy is, simply take a look at the level on top of each heroes. Even Martis, who's supposed to get the highest XP, is stuck on level 5. The other way to check the gold difference is when you open the game statistics. Our team is so far ahead that I can invade the enemy's jungle creep without problem. Hilda made another mistake by wasting her precious ultimate on me. Her damage is so tiny I can simply heal by clearing minion waves. If you're planning to use Hilda, make sure to lock on the squishy heroes. Wait, this is supposed to be a Balmond gameplay. Oh, who turned off the lamps? Our Terisła's in the pinch. Let's help him to secure this 𝐿𝐼𝐧. To help him retreat to safety. See? We successfully take down this black roach. You're safe now, buddy. Don't worry, man. I got you. After having the numbers advantage on our side, our team should take the next objective, the middle turret. Lizzie, what are you doing? I said middle turret. Never mind, I forgot to send the signal. It's hard to push with only Lilia and Franco. Both of them don't have the ability to push. So our team is very dependent on Leslie to push turrets. Not the best team composition for the late game. We should regroup first before engaging. Luckily, our Leslie is coming mid. Even though Terisła made a blunder and died right away, his sacrifice will not be in vain. The enemy's bloodlust spikes high and Hilda is pretty much offside. Franco once again presents us with a godly hook and 𝐿𝐼𝐧 is surrendering his life? I did not see him jump to make use of his passive. Anyway, this is the perfect chance to push the enemy's turret. But our minion waves are annihilated by Odette. Her macro sense is pretty good. I have to praise her decision. Since the enemies are about to respawn, pushing top or bot might not be the best idea, especially with our teamfight heavy comp. While I take down this turtle, I want to explain one important thing. Even though we lost Terisła at the beginning of the teamfight, the enemy's carry already used her ultimate. This means she can no longer join the fight, and their Martis was also slain in the process. With the gold, level and numbers advantage on our side, the chances for us to lose the fight is almost zero. In a losing condition, the best thing you can do is play defensive and wait for the enemies to do a blunder. Farm safely and catch up to the enemies. Since their buff is available, let's take it down and torment the giant cockroach even further. Invading the enemy's jungle creep is also a small objective you have to consider. This will hinder the enemy's growth greatly, especially when they are on the losing side or under pressure. I have the feeling they already threw the match at this point, Martis and Hilda won't stop diving headfirst without looking at their teammates. Odette made the big blunder for trying to save Martis. 𝐿𝐼𝐾 never joins the teamfight anyway. And Layla, just being Layla. I don't know if she's just that bad at positioning or our Franco's aim is just that godly. Ow, ow, yeah. Okay, dude, I won't bully your pet anymore. I'm taking too many turret shots. It's fine though. Balmon has a high regen. We'll be back at full health soon. See? Securing 1 kill and I'm back in the game. By the way, 𝐿𝐼𝐾 used his ultimate to run away. Knowing his ultimate is on cooldown, let's take another buff so he can farm. Now I want to show you a quick example about map awareness. I just saw that 𝐿𝐼𝐾 just used his jump, so I knew he has no more escape skill ready, and I can easily kill him. This small information will help you greatly, especially in close matches. Another teamfight breaks out following 𝐿𝐼𝐾's death. The result is obvious. Even though Odette managed to kill our tanks, all of her skills, including Flicker, are now on cooldown. There's no way she can escape Balmon at this point. So let's perform the alternative ending for Beauty and the Beast. 4 down, now is the perfect chance to push the turret. Even though I press the turret button, my cursed helmet deals damage to Hilda. That triggers the aggro from the turret. Curse you, helmet. 𝐿𝐼𝐾 used his ultimate. Where's he? There you are. Hilda overestimated her tankiness. Let's teach her what difference in level can do to her. The rest of the enemies are also here. We're so far ahead they no longer bear any threat to us. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I take this back. This Odette is still annoying as ever. Always mark the enemy's main carry. You can check the gameplay or KDA status to decide which one will you look out for. In this match, Odette plays really well. She just had bad luck and teamed up with people who didn't watch ML Guide. Let's get back to farming and regen our HP. If you take a look at the golden level difference, even a 4v5 won't save them anymore. Our enemies badly need their farm to level out the stage. But this is certainly not their priority at this point. They keep fighting forever and dying forever. Oh, the magical thumb is here. This Franco is crazy accurate with his hooks. I wonder what he ate for breakfast. Hey, turn on the light again and stop tickling me. Look, their Shuriken is coming. Let's taunt him a little bit. We're 5 levels apart. I can't feel his damage at all. After planting him into the ground, I should probably take the Lord if it's a normal match. But the enemies played so bad this past 10 minutes, I don't think we need his help at all. By the way, I also love how Hilda just noped out after I killed Martis. Let's do a split push. I think we can end this when the next minion waves arrive. Time for the final epic fight! Okay, to be honest, the result was clear, wasn't it? That's a 𝐉𝐺𝐺, another MVP, with 30% damage dealt and 31% damage taken. As I said in the beginning, Balmon can do both. I don't know why Odette built Blood Wings as first item though. Maybe she haven't watched my latest video about all magic items, which you should check out to learn how all magic items work right now. See you over there!